Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Highness Prince Rahim Aga Khan, Chancellor of University of Central Asia, Dr. Shams Qasim Lakha, Chairman UCA Board of Trustees, Honorable Chief Guest from the Government of Republic of Tajikistan and Government of Kyrgyz Republic, esteemed trustees, Professor Christopher Gary, Rector of UCA, Dr. Maxim Khamikov, Dean UCA School of Art and Sciences, faculty, staff, members of the Aga Khan Development Network, government representatives, family, friends, and my fellow graduates of class of 2025. Hello, Assalam, and Здравствуйте. My name is Faryal Nayab, and it's with immense gratitude and honor that I stand before you as the Valedictorian of University of Central Asia class of 2025. Today, we all have gathered here not only to celebrate an academic success, but also to honor a journey that has transformed each one of us in ways words can hardly describe. 11 years, 2 months, and 20 days ago, I left my home to study at Aga Khan Higher Secondary School, Khorog, Chitral, back in Pakistan. I was 12-year-old. You can imagine how young I could be. I was a young girl stepping away not just from her family, but everything that was familiar and safe. I was scared, as you can also imagine. And the world felt uncertain. But what I carry with me were dreams. Dreams strong enough to pull me forward when the path was steep. Since that day, since 11 years, I have been moving from places to places, cities to cities, countries to countries, always chasing opportunities, always trying to become someone better. I left my home, and all these years I have quietly been searching for one, a place where I can feel belonged, a place where I can feel rooted again. And dear all, I'm so happy, grateful, and honored to share with you all that I have found my home once again. This time, I found my home in a different country, among people with different cultures and people who spoke different languages than me. I found my home in this beautiful campus surrounded by the beautiful Pamir Mountains, and I found my home in all of you. And this is a home I will carry in my heart for the rest of my life. Each one of us, each one of my friends, arrived here with a different story. Some of us walked from our home. Some of us left villages. Some of us left cities. And some of us crossed borders. Each one of us left something behind. But what we brought with us were dreams, hopes, determination, and a willingness to grow. Our journey wasn't easy. We started our university behind the screens in the middle of a global pandemic. I hope you all remember. Our first classrooms were team links, and my friends were little faces on my screen. Our professors taught us through our unstable Wi-Fi connections, and for me, it was 2G connection. And of course, our muted microphones. But the challenges didn't end with COVID. Over the years, there were days when we wrestled with Moodles. Deadline at 11:59 p.m. Quizzes, assignments, final reports, exams, And dear all, there were also nights when we struggled with our own self-doubt. We struggled with the question of why me? What next? What to do? But between all those deadlines and doubts, we discovered just how capable we are. And we also lived some of the most beautiful moments of our lives. We laughed on Shirjoy nights. We danced at bonfire. We ran student clubs. We debated at MUN committees. We celebrated Diversity Week. We went on field trips. And we hiked through both literal and metaphorical mountains. And we did it all together. Over these years, we cheered for each other, stand up for each other, and we also cried with each other. We didn't just share courses and classrooms. We shared courage, creativity, expectations of our parents, and the pressure of getting it all right. Between all those reports and reflections, we became a family. We became each other's late-night editors, biggest supporters, and closest friends. We became each other's home. Together, we learned to survive online learning, exams, quizzes, final reports, and yeah, to mention Naryn and Khorog winters. And somewhere along the way, we all transformed. In these years, I have seen my friends evolve in extraordinary ways. I have seen my friends publishing research papers, presenting at international conference, participating in summer and winter school, go to exchange programs, secure internship with world-class organizations like World Bank, United Nations, and many more. And today, as we are graduating, some of us have already received offers from graduate schools around the world, from top programs in Europe, North America, and Asia. Some of us are preparing for competitive fellowships. Some of us are securing jobs with major organizations. And some of us are planning to return to our communities with new skills and a renewed sense of purpose. As for me, I received multiple offers from graduate schools around the world. But after thoughtful consideration, I decided to pursue my studies at York University, Canada in development studies. For me, this wasn't just a decision about where to study. It was about choosing a path that aligns with the question I began asking at UCA and the kind of impact I hope to create in the development sector, especially in communities like ours. We may come from 4 different disciplines, but what unites our achievement is not only the success, it is also the impact. Over these years, we have grown into someone who can lead, serve, and contribute to our societies in meaningful ways. But none of these memories, milestones, or transformations would have been possible without the support of those who believed in us even before we started believing in ourselves. I would like to begin by paying my heartfelt tribute to UCA's founding chancellor, His late Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan IV. His visionary leadership gave birth to this university, not just as a place for learning, but as a beacon of hope in the heart of our mountains. His belief in education as a force for transformation has shaped every step of our journey. Although he is no longer with us today, but his vision lives on these campuses, in these classrooms, and in each one of us. We are also grateful to our new Chancellor, His Highness Prince Rahim Aga Khan, whose leadership continues to carry the vision forward. We look to the future with confidence, knowing that his guidance will lead UCA and honor the past and prepare UCA for the challenges of tomorrow. Today's team members of the Board of Trustees, thank you for your commitment to this organization. Your guidance and leadership have shaped UCA into a space where young people can dream boldly, think critically, and contribute meaningfully. We are also grateful to the government and people of Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan for their continued support towards our education, especially towards international students like myself. Your warmth and hospitality has made us feel home. It has made us feel safe and welcome. These countries have become more than just a place where we studied. They have become part of our story, and we will carry the kindness wherever we go. To our faculty, thank you for guiding us, reminding us, supporting us, and telling us that asking questions is as important as finding answers. To our beloved student life team, UCA staff, UCA administration, to our amazing APA, AKA, Khola, and Maki of our campuses. Alaga besiyor, tashakkure ziyad, rahmat, spasiba balasho, and thank you so much. And thank you so much for making UCA a space where we could not only learn, but live, grow, and belong. Thank you for always being there, for supporting us, for coordinating logistics, and for simply being there whenever we needed you. Thank you for making UCA a home to us. And lastly, to our families, to the amazing parents sitting over there, thank you for every sacrifice, every encouraging word, and every silent prayer. I especially want to thank my parents, Manantat, Nayab Khan, and Zebun Nisa, for believing in the power of quality education and for making it possible not only for me, but for my 5 sisters. Parents like them are the reason that daughters like me aren't afraid to dream big. I'm also incredibly grateful to Nazmeen Alani and Arzina Alani, who stood by me since the beginning of my journey at UCA and have generously supported my studies. I'm incredibly lucky to have become part of their family and to call them my Appa and Bhai. And lastly, to my biggest support system, my best friend, who is also graduating with me today. Thank you for being who you are, and thank you for being the kindest person I know. This day, this degree, belongs to all of you as much as it does to us. To my amazing class of 2025, as we stand at the edge of this chapter, I want to say clearly that we didn't always have it together, right? There were times we felt lost, times we felt short, times we felt failed, times we doubted ourselves, our work, our purpose, and even our place here. But we showed up anyway. We didn't give up. We kept going. We learned that growth often hides behind failure and that resilience is built in quiet moments when no one is watching. Despite all those times we felt lost, or fell short, my dearest friends, I want you to all know that today is the day when we have finally won. Not just through our grades or our degree, but in who we have become. Today, we live not just with a degree, but with stories, strength, and kind of learning that will stay with us far beyond the classroom. We come from mountain communities, and we are no stranger to steep paths. And we also know that some of the most beautiful views comes after the hardest climb. And we are ready to climb new heights, not alone, but together, as friends, as class fellows, and as a generation who refuse to give up on the world. Thank you, UCA, for giving us more than education. You gave us home, you gave us a purpose, and you gave us each other. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it, and we are just getting started.